1 minute ago, the order went live. If you are watching this, you are witnessing the single most expensive mistake of Donald Trump's presidency. And for once, he can't tweet his way out of it. He can't bully his way out of it. And he certainly can't sue his way out of it. Because as of this morning, the rules of the sky just changed. For the last 70 years, the United States has operated under the assumption that the air above Canada was free real estate. American airlines, American cargo jets, and American military transports have flown over the Canadian North to get to Europe, to get to Asia, to get to the rest of the world. They treated Canadian sovereignty like a doormat. They assumed it would always be there. They assumed Canada would never dare to close the gate. Donald Trump built his entire 2026 strategy on that assumption. He thought he could squeeze Canada on trade. He thought he could slap tariffs on Canadian steel, aluminum, and lumber, and that Ottawa would just take it. He thought Mark Carney was just another polite politician who would fold under pressure. He was wrong. Today, Mark Carney didn't just push back. He looked at the map, he looked at the physics of global travel, and he pulled the biggest lever in geopolitical history. Canada has officially revised its overflight fee structure and restricted access to the polar routes for nations currently engaged in hostile trade actions. Let me translate that for you. It means if Donald Trump wants to keep a trade war going with Canada, American planes don't get the shortcut anymore. And the fallout is already catastrophic. You are looking at billions of dollars evaporating from the U.S. airline industry in real time. You are looking at a logistical nightmare that is going to make your Amazon packages late, your flight tickets double in price, and your stock portfolio bleed. This is the story of how the map fought back. This is the story of how a calm, calculated Canadian Prime Minister lured a loud, reactive American president into a trap he didn't even see coming. And most importantly, this is the story of why your life is about to get more expensive, because Donald Trump refused to read the fine print. So what exactly just happened? Let's strip away the noise and look at the reality. At 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Transport Canada issued a notice to air missions. It wasn't a press conference. It wasn't a shouty rally. It was a piece of paper, a boring, bureaucratic piece of paper. But that paper contained a bomb. It stated that effective immediately, the preferential overflight rights granted to U.S. carriers under the old agreements are suspended pending a sovereignty review. Now, to the average person, that sounds like legal jargon. But to the CEO of Delta, the CEO of United, and the CEO of FedEx, that is a death sentence. Here is the geography lesson that Donald Trump missed. If you want to fly from New York to Tokyo, you don't fly in a straight line across the map. You fly north, you fly over the Arctic, you fly over Canada. It's the only way to make the math work. It saves fuel, it saves time, it saves billions. By suspending these rights, Carney has forced U.S. jets to divert. They have to fly south. They have to fly the long way around. They have to fly around the massive landmass of Canada. Do you know what that adds to a flight? It adds hours. It adds thousands of gallons of jet fuel. It means planes have to stop to refuel in places like Anchorage or Hawaii, turning direct flights into layovers. It means crews time out. It means schedules collapse. And the cost? Analysts are saying this morning that this